Tama Peeps, I wanted to do a video, not necessarily a vlog, but this was going to be a little rundown of what you could do to basically pause your device when you're busy or off doing important things like working, being a responsible adult, parent, what have you. I've seen that there's quite a few ways in which methods basically you can take to be able to pause your device or not have to worry about it being left alone and potentially, dying. The first would be to not bring your device with you, take the batteries out, and turn it back on when you're available to really do that. If it's very much a period of time where you're not going to definitely be able to have your virtual pet with you, like meetings at work, if you're going to be traveling a long distance and you're driving and stuff like that, those important things. Like if you're seriously fearful of what your Tama is going to be doing and everything, I think ultimately responsibility and being safe is the best way to go about doing it. But if you're like at work, especially if you're at if you're moving around and stuff, you're at a desk job and stuff like that, and you can't be focusing on them, here's a few methods that I think that would be helpful. So first and foremost, the first one. So this has to happen after generation 1. Basically, you have to have parents. So after generation 1 has been born and everything, they become adult, they got married, and then they had their child. The second generation will be able to, reap the benefits of having. Oh my goodness! Always pooping. Someone pooped. Who pooped? There he goes. So yes. Second generation will reap the benefits of having parents to be able to go to. So if you go into the menu and go all the way down to the home menu, which is family, and then you go to parents, you'll see that your parents are in their own home, and then you get to visit them because they're this is the first generation, she's second generation. So this offers you, I think it's like a span of time, I think it's 8 hours, I'm not for sure. I know that I usually start my day at work at 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So when you can be able to leave your Tama with their parents for one day, basically I guess 8 hours. You can click yes or no, depending. You can click yes, and then they will stay with their parents for a period of time, and it'll say I'm out on the actual window and everything, where you can be able to know that they're just with their parents and they're being taken care of. I think every time that I've ever had this happen, after 5 p.m., they come back and they're back on the device. So if I'm at work and everything, I'm stressing about trying to get things done, deadlines and such, I have that function to be able to still have my Tama being taken care of and running, and the day going by, and I can be able to, at the end of the day, get back with them, play with them, enjoy them and everything like that. So that's one feature. So going to menu, do a home icon right there. Sorry, passed it. Going to the home icon and then going to parents and then saying yes. So that's one thing you can do. The second thing you can do, which is each one has their benefits and some of them have their not so much benefits. So if you go to the travel to other town, you can then go to Tama Hotel. If you go to Tama Hotel, I'm not gonna bring an item. You will, there's a few features that you can do. So you'll have garden, shop, info, propose, and then at the very end you'll have leave. So you can click leave, and then here you can be able to spend 10 gotchi points per hour to basically have them take care of your Tama, or basically have them stay at the resort. So welcome to Tama Hotel. It's 10 gotchi points per hour for us to take care of your Tamagotchi. And then it'll ask you if you want to, if you want to, yes or no. You click yes or no, depending on what you want, and then they'll take care of your Tama for a period of time. So depending on how long it is and how much money or gotchi points you have rung up, you can be able to have them stay there for quite a bit of time and everything. Let me see here. So like currently I have this many gotchi points. So yeah, I should be fine within a 24-hour span. So it's 24 times 10, get the point. So basically you'd be spending that amount of money to have them take care of your Tama for that period of time. So that's technically number 3, because you can just leave your Tama at home with no batteries in it, and you just go back to it when you can. Have them go to your parents to have them take care of you for an 8-hour time span, at least a little bit before 5 p.m. Take them to the Tama Hotel to have them take care of them for 10 gotchi points per hour. Or you can also, which I've seen people tell me was, you can basically technically pause it by going to settings and then time and just leaving it there. Like, I'm not for sure if that is the best method to go about doing it. That's what people have told me that they can do. But I don't want to leave anything to chance, especially if it's running and that just the time is being froze. But that's one method they said that they could do. I don't really know if that really works. I haven't tested it, so I would say if you want to test it on your own, do so. Disclaimer. If you want to try that method, try it and see if it worked. And if it didn't, like if you have a Tamagotchi that you want to test that on, you're more than fine at doing that. I haven't done that, but people have told me that they can do that. So that's another suggestion that you could do. And then lastly, that I've done before myself was to actually go on. Let me actually clear out. Go onto my iPad mini. And then currently I have the Tamagotchi On app. I'm gonna go in there. A lot of people do this method and everything to have drop off their Tama on the app by uploading them from the device to the app and then leaving them there. It'll just say that they're out for a period of time. So if anything, I'll try to fast forward through this. There you go. So you'll go to call my Tama. Oh, notifications. Call my Tama. Then you'll go to connect, and then we're gonna go to the connection, down to app, visit, and then you're gonna press that and have it connect to the app. Sometimes, depending if it's gonna connect correctly. Yes. Do you want to continue? Yes. I haven't registered this one yet. So we're gonna connect, hopefully. There we go, we're connecting. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, there we go. It's gonna show that she's leaving, I guess, and then she's gonna be showing up on the app itself there. So after she leaves and everything, goes to the app, it's gonna show the sign saying that I'm out. And it's gonna be there until you call her back from the app. So visit park, have her go to the park and everything, and have her stay in the app, basically. I know that after a period of time and everything, if you have the app shut down, it will kick your Tama out immediately, and you would basically have to re-upload your Tama to the device again. That being said, it'll still show this on your device and everything, even if it's timed out on the app and everything. So the method is that after a period of time, your Tama will leave if you don't have the app open, and then you don't have to really worry about it like disappearing or something happening to your Tama. They had like a fail safe where you can be able to call your Tama back, like go back, and you say yes, and then you press a few times, and it'll say you can't bring any data back from the app, and then say you can either stay or go back. You can click go back, and your Tama will come back here as if it was in the app all that time. Because sometimes, for some reason, the app will fail, and then some people were fearful that their Tama wouldn't be coming back from the app. So that's a way in which you can have your Tama come back even if the app shut down, if that makes sense. Please comment below if that makes sense. So that's another method that people do and everything to have their Tama be on the app, have it showing that they're out on the app and everything. And then when you want to bring them back, you can just bring them back by either clicking the button to bring them back. Either you can go through the connection process and bring them back from the app if they're still there and it hasn't timed out, or you can bring them back manually so that you don't have to fear that your Tama won't come back. The only issue with this, well, not really the issue, or it's a potential thing that might happen. I've heard that people who have put their Tamas onto the app, that if their battery were to die at that time, they run potential risk of their Tamagotchi restarting, and that's like every if that ever happens, there's a potential for that. I'm not saying that happens to every single person, but it's a potential risk that might happen. So basically anything, any of these methods that you have shown here that you can do to pause your Tamagotchi or take them off and everything, there's always a potential for anything to happen. But these are at least certain ways in which you can be able to have your Tama, be able to have it be taken care of when you're not around. Either have it turned off so that you don't have to worry about it for a period of time, especially if you're busy, if you're driving, if you're traveling and stuff like that. But I wanted to at least show you guys these methods that way, because I know that I'm a busy person. I'm a graphic designer, so I'm always at my desk, or I am running around in the print facility and stuff like that and trying to get things taken care of. So having the ease of mind to be able to not have anxiety that my Tama is dying somewhere is a good feeling. So I just wanted to show you guys different methods in which to do so. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe for future content, and don't forget to ring the bell so that you're notified when I upload new content to my channel. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Clean up that poop. Always pooping on my channel.